This video is taken from the Futura Santé website and was written by Céline de Lazarche. It is not by reading a text only once, even attentively, that one will best retain its content. The best way to remember something is to memorize it several times in different forms, for example by doing a mini-keys on an assignment, by making summary sheets or diagrams, etc. These back and forth between short and long-term memory will allow the brain to encode information more efficiently.
Several epidemiological studies have shown a clear correlation between physical activity and memorization. Hormones produced during sport, such as norepinephrine, are generally thought to play a role in the attention process. For more efficiency, however, you have to wait a few hours after learning to put on your sneakers.
It starts in kindergarten, it continues in primary school. Learning to read helps to develop brain activity and plasticity. Reading makes it possible to represent abstract concepts, it abolishes time and plunges its reader into a state of relaxation where the mind wanders naturally and drives out toxic ideas, fights anxiety. Many scientists are not far from considering that reading, by stimulating our imagination, thereby develops our cerebral machinery, like a kind of gymnastics that makes us more efficient. Reading promotes memorization, enriches vocabulary and therefore oral expression. 6 minutes of reading brings pressure and heart rate down. There's nothing like a book to easily fall into Morpheus' arms. Reading it helps you prepare for a good night's sleep by sending a signal to the brain. But this is only valid for traditional reading, not for reading on electronic media, tablets, smartphones, computers, readers, which sends the blue light from the LEDs.
It is better to spread out your learning sequences over time rather than accumulating them at the last moment. Émilie Gerbier, lecturer at the University of Sophia Antipolis and specialist in learning, advises to gradually space out her revision sessions to boost memory according to the following scheme: the same evening, the next day, 4 days later, then 7 days later. Sleep consolidates memory. During sleep, neurons establish new connections between them and fix memories. A study by the Laboratory for the Study of Cognitive Mechanisms (EMC) in Lyon has shown that students who revise their lessons in the evening retain on average 40% more information than the others. However, this mechanism is more effective in young people than in old people.
According to a study published in 2011, chewing gum during the learning process would then make it possible to obtain better scores on a test. But another study from Cardiff University contradicted this claim, explaining that distracting the muscle process has a negative effect on memorization. In reality, the two are not completely opposite. Chewing gum would disturb short-term memory but allow you to concentrate on complex tasks and fight against stress. Favorite technique of stars of memory champions, such as Sébastien Martinez, the 2015 French champion, the memory palace technique, where each piece of information is assigned a known storage location. For example, the cabinet of his room allows you to find memories by retracing a route through the house. You can also link the information to remember to fun concepts or known characters and then create a story with it.
Spending your days filling in Sudoku puzzles may make you a world Sudoku champion, but it won't improve your cognitive abilities. The brain feeds on new experiences to produce connections between neurons. For example, you can take a different route to work or vary the preparation of your breakfasts.
According to a Canadian study published in 2018, individuals have an easier time remembering words that have been drawn rather than written. The researchers explain that drawing involves multiple forms of memory, spatial, visual, verbal, motor, etc., and thus enables more areas of the brain to be activated in storage. This would be even more valid for the elderly than for the youngest. This video is finished. Do not hesitate to consult the site FUTURASANTE, because there is a lot of reading and interesting things.